That's not going to work. A little too windy out here to have my microphone exposed. Okay, hey, this is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. This is amounting to my second live video of the day. And I got a couple things, all right? Last time I checked, we're at 3 puppies, by the way. But I just got a phone call from a friend, and this is a guy that has chosen to go the homesteading route. And, you know, he was a friend of mine before he did that, and he's a guy that I've grown to trust his wisdom for his youth. And guy had a rough time. I mean, wound up having to go in the Army, you know, didn't qualify for Air Force, and I feel bad about that. But anyway, he's got a lot of wisdom, and he just called me and he had a fencing question. And I was out here on my rototiller, and I am rototilling my grow area, and I have not grown anything out here this summer. But as you know, it's been really dry. So in order to turn this up and get it seeded would have been futility, because I would have had to water it, and I just am a little bit too loaded up with things this summer to do that. But anyway, we were talking about fencing. He had a fencing question, and so I kind of passed on to him what I thought would be a good way to go, and he had some good information that he got from somebody else. And you know, so we were talking, and then we were talking a little bit about the Homesteaders Guild. This guy plans to be part of the class, and he said to me, the difference between homesteading and hobby farming is as stark a difference as the difference between homesteading and commercial farming. I think that's how it went. I may be missing some of it here. But another thing he said was, if you're hobby farming, you may add another chicken because you like the color of it, and it gives you enjoyment to watch the chickens run around. Where the homesteader is different, and I think we want to stress this for our class, and use this as a pain point for those of you that may be on the fence about taking this class. We're going to stress, let's see, a sense of urgency, okay? A sense of urgency. And a lot of times, this friend of mine happens to be military. Yeah, I told you that. We would do exercises, and as a senior person, you want to bring every realism to your junior people that you can, because when things go hot, you want them to have the sense of urgency that they're going to need to live, to survive, right? And homesteading, we're going to push you to provide your own sustenance, and every year increase your percentage of what you are producing for yourself. Okay? This is kind of fun. You'd rather be looking at this than me. And that's the difference between hobby farming and homesteading. It's real life. You're going to be producing food that sustains your body. And this is where Matt Travis came in. He said, okay, we're going to help people make a lifestyle change for their health and their wellness and their attitude and all this stuff. And then we're going to pass them off to you so that they can change their environment that they're going to live in. And that's starting to make sense to me. Like, if you are told you better start going to the gym and lose some weight or you're going to die, that's going to motivate you to do that. But, you know, who gets to the point where if they don't go to the gym, they're going to die? I think we probably see we could be doing better, and we choose to make a lifestyle choice, a lifestyle change to increase our health and wellness long before it gets to the point where if you don't do this, you're going to die. Well, here's the pressure point. Don't get to the point where you're told, if you don't do this, you're going to die, because it's going to make everything that much harder, and you're going to miss out on a lot of the enjoyment of this operation, this Homesteaders Guild. I mean, Dave calls me and he had information that he passed on to me. I mean, I didn't even think about this, but there is a difference between homesteading and hobby farming. Big difference. I mean, it's like the difference between a weekend golfer and a professional golfer, you know. And although we're telling you, keep your day job. Don't think that you're going to be a commercial farmer. Not that you can't. You can if you want to, but if you want to enjoy the fruits of this and the richness of this, I think that at this point in time in American history, I would stay out of commercial farming. Now that is changing, and I believe it will continue to change. The bad players are being taken off the field daily, and that's a good thing. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Here's what these guys do when you bring something new in here. They got to smell every bit of it and itch on it and all that stuff. This guy was talking to me about fencing. I told him, boy, if you don't put some electric fence on the inside of it, that's what they're going to do to every inch of your fence, is they're going to just rub on it and love on it. I could not leave that in here overnight, because they would tear every hose, every wire that they could get on. They'd start chewing at the tires. They just play with it. Not that they're going to eat it, they're just going to do that just because they can. Like, look at this one right here. There's a decal on there, and he's trying to bite it off, and he's getting it. Son of a gun is getting it. So, okay, that's the end of this video, but that's the nature of the Homesteaders Guild, is information. And so I've decided that when information comes up, I'm going to let her flow. I'm going to let her flow. This is the free stuff. When we get into the classes and stuff, that's the deep dive. And there's going to be information there that you may use immediately, you may never use, but you will have it. You'll have it in your head. And I think it's going to be like an information clearinghouse. I'll get a lot and I'll pass it on, and this could be a great thing. I'm excited. I'm supposed to start saying hello to the people that come in on this, but you know what? I can't read them in the sunlight. It's too far away. Don't have my old man reading glasses on. So, okay, this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm. If you want to sign up for this class, please do so. Get over to bakersgreenacres.com and go into Anyone Can Farm and look around. If you can't find it, which, you know, this is the first run, call the farmhouse and talk to the secretary / wife / cook. 231-825-0293. Thanks.